Hey, y'all. Just thought I'd get on here and do a weekly update, whatever, what's happening in life, all that good stuff. Anyway, we took grandma to the hospital last week. She was had some bleeding. Discovered it was because of the medication they had switched her to previously from the last hospital visit. Got her off of that. So, doing a lot better now, however, still really weak, but at 84 years old, it takes a lot longer to recover. Significantly longer time to recover. She she's supposed to go to the senior center 3 days a week. And she was supposed to go today, but she just wasn't feeling up to it. So that changed my plans for the day because I had the plan to go over to the nursing home and see my mom and just see how she's doing. Although my mother is being very well taken care of, this new hospice that I switched them over to, the nurse is there every single day. She's super easy to get a hold of and talk to. So even though I do want to meet her face to face, I haven't been able to get there because I can't leave my mother-in-law home alone. At least I don't want to. So if she's going to be at the senior center, I can run down there and check on my mom. I'm not as worried about her as what I am with my mother-in-law, mostly because mother-in-law lives with me. My mother is very well taken care of in a nursing home. And as I'm learning, I'm starting to watch more videos, learning a lot more about the stage my mom's in. And I've been sitting here thinking she's in late stage Alzheimer's. And yeah, she is, but she's not necessarily in stage 7. She's kind of halfway between 6 and 7 because she can still get up and walk. She can still feed herself, provided she has to eat nothing but soft food. She cannot communicate in any way, shape, or form. She can look at you, smile, and nod, sort of. She's kind of losing that ability to nod or shake her head, but she still smiles. And she still walks to a certain extent. The walking is starting to get a little tougher because she's starting to become a greater fall risk. And this latest hospice, they're like, you know what? She really needs to have a wheelchair. Because I kind of think the ability to walk is going to go away pretty soon. Okay. So I know we're getting close, but question is how close and how long is this goodbye really going to be? The only thing I can think, and I've even talked to hospice about this. I mean, please somebody get in here and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think her spirit has kind of disconnected from her body, if that makes any sense. And I kind of think she's scared. She's scared of the unknown, and or she's just scared of what she doesn't know because she's lost so much. And being that I'm kind of up close to this particular to her, and our relationship was not super strong. I think I have a slightly different take on it because we were once upon a time we were really close. We were close as long as I agreed with her. And the moment I stopped agreeing with her, I was the enemy. And I think I've said this before. Is there came a point to where I had to make a choice between either her or my husband and my children. I chose my husband and my children. Sorry, mom. I love you, but I'm not going to pick you over my husband and my children. It's just the way it is. And I think deep down, my dad actually agreed with that. My mother did not. And once she realized that that's the direction I was going to go, she didn't care about me anymore. I think that's just the way she was raised. That's just all she knew. She only knew just to either be your friend or cut people off. And I'm starting to recognize now that that may have been a bit of bipolar. If it wasn't bipolar, maybe it was a bit of autism, maybe it was a bit of ADHD. I don't really know. Because this was not something we addressed or discussed. It wasn't something we investigated. I had plenty of friends that kind of their parents went out of their way to help them figure out what was going on with them. Mine did not. I'm learning all this stuff now the hard way. And after watching all these different YouTube videos and stuff like that, I recognize now I have ADHD. What I'm trying to figure out now is, do I have ADHD that's been brought on by autism? Maybe I'm a super high functioning autism and I only just have kind of a little bit of it, but I definitely have ADHD. But none of this stuff has been diagnosed. And it probably won't be diagnosed because I'm not going to jump through the hoops to do it. I'm just not going to. I function just fine without doing that. Would it answer some questions? Probably. But am I going to spend my life trying to figure this out when I can actually do a job? I can get things done. I can get from point A to point B. It might take me just a little bit longer than the average person, but I do get there and I do finish what I start. And holy crap, I've gone off the rails. See, this is what ADHD does to me. I got on here to do an update on my mother in law. And yeah, I'm going to post this anyway, just because this is what I do. My life in chaos. Calm chaos, but it's still chaos. Anyway, grandma's doing better.